What's up, YouTube? Gamecock Devil here with another video for tonight or today, or whenever y'all get a chance to watch this. And I'm going to do two reviews and a quick update here. Update: I got Chikara King of Trios 2009, Night 1, Night 2, Night 3 from Smart Mart Video. They had a little sale last week, so check it out. I watched Night 1, it was okay. I'm going to watch Night 2 probably some other time. I haven't picked up the Jericho DVD yet. Maybe tomorrow, maybe I'll just wait and order it on a sale somewhere. I don't know yet. Now I wanted to review two reviews. First, ROH Better Than Our Best, and second's going to be PWG 7, which I just finished watching. Wow. Anyway, Better Than Our Best. This is one of my favorite ROH shows of all time. If not, you could make an argument this is the best ROH show of all time. Just an all-around card. You can't go wrong with this card, really. The first match was a six-man mayhem. Ace Steel versus Jack Evans versus Matt Sydal versus Jimmy Jacobs versus the Irish Airborne, Jake Crist and Dave Crist. And this was just a really good opener. High spots galore. Really fun. Got the crowd going. The next match was Ricky Reyes versus Delrious, and this is okay. It served its purpose really well. Not a whole lot. It's like 6-7 minutes. Delrious got the win, which let him stay on the ROH roster, which was the storyline because he had lost all. I don't think he had won a singles match up until this point in ROH, so it's pretty good. 2 stars, nothing special. The opener was a 3-star. Very fun. Next match, you got the 6-man under Dragon Gate rules. Out with Shelley and Jimmy Rave of the Embassy, with Masato Yoshino as a guest member of the Embassy for the night, taking on Do Fixer, Dragon Kid, Saito, and Genki Horiguchi. This was insane. They did some crazy spots in this match. Your typical Dragon Gate 6-man. Not much else to say. Crazy match. 4 1/4 stars. Awesome. Next match, you got Four Corner Survival. AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe versus Christopher Daniels versus Jimmy Yang. This was a really fun match. It felt like an X Division match from 2005-2006 range from TNA, where Jimmy Yang ended it as well. Really good back and forth. No, just your typical TNA X Division match from that time period. 3 and 3. I gave it 3 3/4 stars. I didn't think it quite got to the 4-star level. Just me. Next match, you got the ROH World Tag Team titles on the line. Roderick Strong and Austin Aries versus Blood Generation, which is CIMA and Naruki Doi. And this match was just wow. They did some amazing spots in this match. It started off a little slow, a bit slow for my taste. And then Austin Aries hit the floor, I think, and broke his nose, it looked like. And after he broke his nose, CIMA got in a really... He was hanging on the rope, in the middle rope, and CIMA got a nice square kick right on the nose. And from that point on, it just really picked up from that point. It's just completely awesome. 4.5. Absolutely. No doubt about it. The next match was Bryan Danielson versus Lance Storm for the ROH World title. This is exactly what you would expect it to be from Bryan Danielson and Lance Storm. This was a complete technical wrestling clinic. Absolutely great. What can I say? Bryan Danielson had his chest chopped up from the night before when he faced Roderick Strong and a 55-minute match, I believe it was. Absolutely. And he still came out and went after Lance Storm like no other. Just a technical. 4 stars. Next match you got, in the main event, you got the Chicago Street Fight Homicide versus Colt Cabana. The end of their feud. Oh, this was just the crazy brawl that you would expect it to be. They just went all over the ringside area there. Julia Smokes got involved, obviously. Ricky Reyes got involved at the end. Colt Cabana won with a power bomb through the table, and underneath the table was a barbed wire board. And yeah, Cabana then he hit that. Homicide kicked out at 2, and they locked in the Colt 45 for the win. Great, man. 4.5 stars. Not 4.25. It's a really great brawl. Not quite 4.5. 4.25. Definitely pick this up. This show is really well paced, so I thought it's a little long, but the pacing's good. It's definitely one of my top 5 R-rated shows of all time. Then the next show. This is PWG 7. Really love the cover here. Scott Lost, Bryan Danielson. Start off with 6-man tag. Peter Avalon versus Malachi Jackson versus Ryan Taylor versus wow. Peter Avalon, Malachi Jackson, and Ryan Taylor versus Brandon Gaston, Johnny Goodtime, and Candice Lerae. This is a pretty fun opener. Fun 6-person tag. It's not a man tag because Candice LeRae's in there, right? So, anyway, nothing too much. I gave it 2.5. Good opener. Really got it going. Next match was Brian Cage versus Brandon Bonham. And I hadn't seen anything of Brian Cage. I think this was his PWG debut, which was kind of weird to be on the 7th anniversary show. And this was really surprising. Very fun match. 3.25 stars. Thought Brian Cage looked great here, and I want to see more of him in PWG. The next match was Chris Sabin versus Akira Tozawa. This was a fun little match. Sabin and Shelley were supposed to be on this show, I believe, facing the Young Buck. I think they were facing Puigro Abejas for the titles, but Shelley got hurt, and so we got Sabin versus Akira Tozawa. And this was a good, really good match. 3.5 stars. I really thoroughly enjoyed the match. Your next match, you got Scott lost his retirement match versus Scorpio Sky. And I'm not really sure what to say about this. This was just... They told a very good story, I thought, with this match. It was okay. Not great. They did a good job. And Scott Lost and Scorpio Sky looked absolutely great in this match. Two of the great PWG veterans here just going at it. One crazy spot on this match I thought was it Lost? I think it was Scott Lost. Release German suplex Scorpio Scott over the top rope. It might have been the other way around. I can't remember. But that was just crazy. I had to rewind and watch that a couple times. That was just a crazy spot. 4 stars, easy, no doubt about it. Then you got American Dragon Bryan Danielson versus Roderick Strong. And this obviously didn't really compare to some of their other encounters in Ring of Honor and whatnot. But it's still a really good match. They had some fun with the ties, obviously, because that's why Danielson was on the indie scene. Because he had gotten fired over the tie choking of Justin Roberts. And it was really good. Really good. I gave it 3.75 stars. They didn't quite get to 4-star level. The next match was Davey Richards versus Chris Hero for the PWG World title. I'm not sure why this wasn't the main event, but this match was absolutely amazing. These two put on a clinic. They chopped the hell out of each other. They did everything you'd expect this match to be. This match was 3 3/4 stars. There's no doubt about it. Hero finally tapped out to the ankle lock at the end. I thought Richards was out in 2 or 3 times in this match, and he kicked out. And I said, "What the hell is it going to take to keep Davey Richards down?" Absolutely amazing. And then the main event was the World Tag Team Championship Guerrilla Warfare match. The Cutler Brothers versus the Young Bucks versus Peligro Abejas. Peligro Abejas is El Generico and Paul London. And this match was just a really fun brawl. They went all over the place, used tables. They got a couple tables involved. It's just everything you'd expect a huge 6-person brawl to be in PWG. Really fun. I gave it 4 1/4 stars. Not quite as good as the main event. This is a high 4 1/4, almost 4.5. Very good match. Really fun brawl. Overall, the show, I give it a 9.75 out of 10. My second favorite show of the year, better than WrestleMania. Only behind Death Before Dishonor 8. I'd encourage everybody, if you haven't checked out PWG, pick this show up. Give PWG a chance. It's a really fun promotion. Just give them a chance. They put on good shows, and they've been really good this year. I think there's really only one kind of dud show this year, and that was Dio. And anyway, that's going to be it for me. Later.